Hello there and welcome to today's yoga class. So today we're going to do a nice hip and hamstring stretch. So yeah, let's get to it. So come in to lie down on your back, bringing your feet to touch, coming into a reclined butterfly. Now if you want to do another variation you can, so you can bring your feet to the edge of the mat on each side and allow your knees to drop into each other. You can do this either, but I'm going to bring my feet to touch, allow my knees to drop out to the side, my legs to relax. I'm just feeling this nice stretch in my hips. Allowing your hands to rest on your inner thighs, not putting any pressure, but just resting here. Beginning to breathe in through your nose. And exhale out through your nose. Continue breathing. Keeping your inhale even in length with your exhale. Bringing your focus and your awareness here on your mat today. Shutting out that busy world that we're in. And just coming to calm our mind here today and be present. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath in this pose. And when you're ready, guiding your legs in to meet with your hands. Coming with your feet to rest on the mat. Your knees are nice and bent. Bringing our palms out to flat on the mat beside our body. On our inhale, we're going to inhale, lift the bum and lift the chest up into our glute bridge. And exhale, lowering down. Inhale to lift, draw the chest up, the bum up towards the sky. And exhale to lower. Repeating this 6 more times. Inhale to lift, feeling nice and strong. Your chest is being drawn up to the sky. You're pushing up into those glutes, into the leg muscles. And exhale, lowering down. 5 more times at your own pace. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. 2 more times. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. When you're ready, we're going to bring that right leg over the left leg, flexing the right toes here, flexing the right foot here, applying some pressure with your right hand on your right leg, inhaling and exhaling. Staying here if you feel comfortable, or if you want to push yourself a bit more, interlacing your hands behind your left leg, drawing that right leg in towards the body. Feel a nice stretch in the right glute. Inhale. And exhale. Taking 2 more breaths on your own time. Breathing in. And breathing out, releasing any tension that you feel in that right glute. And when you're ready, slowly bringing that left foot back down onto the mat, bringing that right foot back over and down onto the mat, bringing the left foot this time over the right leg, flexing your left foot, protect the knee joint here, and just applying some pressure with your left hand on your left leg. Inhale. And exhale. Stay in here if you feel comfortable listening to your body, or also you can interlace your hands behind your right leg, drawing your right leg into your chest, and just breathe in into your nose and out through your nose. Inhale. And exhale. Releasing the tension in the left glute. And when you're ready, bringing that right leg down onto the mat. Bringing your left foot back down onto the mat, crossing your legs, coming to sit up on your mat, coming over onto our all fours. Nice and slowly, no rush. Bringing your wrists in line with your shoulders, your knees in line with your hips. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, gaze forward. Exhale, pushing the ground away from you. Inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the chest, gazing forward. And exhale, pushing the ground away from you. Inhale to drop the belly and lift the chest and gaze forward. And exhale to push the ground away from you. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, gaze forward. Exhale, push the ground away around that upper back, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, gazing forward. Exhale, push that ground away from you, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, gazing forward. And exhale, pushing the ground away from you. 2 more times. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, gazing forward. Exhale, pushing the ground away from you. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, gazing forward. And exhale, pushing the ground away from you. Coming back to your tabletop position, tucking your toes, lifting your knees, pushing back into a downward facing dog. Pedaling out here for 3 breaths. Wakening up those leg muscles. Imagine your hips are being drawn up to the sky, pushing deep into your hands. Your back is nice and straight. Inhale. And exhale. And when you're ready, stepping up with your feet to meet your hands. Inhale, come into halfway lift, hands on your shin, your back is nice and straight. Exhale, folding forward, bend your knees if you need to here, let your head and your hands hang heavy. Inhale, coming all the way up to standing vertebra by vertebra, your head comes up last. Inhale, reaching your hands up. Exhale, folding forward, hinging your way from your hips. Your hands are coming down to touch the ground. Your head hangs heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Stepping back with your left foot. Drop the left knee, untug your left toes. And inhale, swooping your arms up into your low lunge. Exhale, bring your hands to rest on your right leg. Sinking deeper into that left hip joint. Sinking deeper into that right hip joint. Breathe in here. Inhale. And exhale. Lowering your hands down onto the mat. Tucking your left toes. Lifting your left knee. Inhale, coming up nice and strong. Inhale, coming up nice and strong into your high lunge. Keeping a 90-degree angle in your right leg. Your knee is in line with your heel if possible. Keeping that nice strong left leg behind you. Inhale. And exhale, lowering down with your hands, stepping back with your right foot to meet the left. Pedaling out here for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, stepping back with your right foot, your left to meet it up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, coming all the way up to standing vertebra by vertebra. Your head is coming up last. Inhale, reaching your hands up. Exhale, folding forward, hinging your way from your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward, this time stepping back with your right foot, drop the right knee, untuck your right toes, swooping your arms up into the air, coming into your low lunge. Keeping your left knee in line with your heel here if possible. Exhale and bringing your hands down to rest on the left knee, coming deeper into that left hip joint. Breathing here, repositioning if you need to. Inhale and exhale. Tucking your right toes, lifting your right knee. Inhale, coming up into your high lunge on the left side. Keeping that 90-degree angle in your right. Keeping that 90-degree angle in your left leg. Keeping that back right leg nice and strong. Exhale, lowering your hands down onto the ground. Stepping back with that left foot to meet the right. Pedaling out here for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Stepping up with your right foot, your left to meet it all the way up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, coming all the way up to standing vertebra by vertebra. Your head is coming up last. Standing in your mountain pose, your feet are hip width distance apart. Your palms are facing towards the front of the mat. Inhale, reaching your hands up. Exhale, folding forward, hinging your way from your hips here. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, folding forward, stepping back into your plank. So your bum is nice and lifted. Come down onto your knees if you need to here. But staying in your plank, your bum is nice and lifted in line with your spine. Bending the knees, pressing back down into your downward facing dog. Taking a breath here, pedaling out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reaching that left leg up towards the sky in a three-legged downward facing dog, keeping it nice and straight. And exhale, bringing it in, planting it down in between your hands. Dropping that right foot down, bringing it in a 45-degree angle. Inhale, reaching your arms up, coming into a warrior one. Your left leg has a nice 90-degree angle. Your knee is in line with your heel here. Inhale. Exhale, open your arms out into warrior two, bringing your hips to face the midline of the mat. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reaching that left arm forward, flipping that left hand over. Exhaling, coming back, bringing that right to rest on your right leg. Bringing that left arm over your head, coming into your reverse warrior. Just allowing that hand to relax here. We're not pressing any pressure here. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, bringing that left arm to rest on the left hand. Inhale and reaching that right arm over your head. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, coming back to warrior two. Straightening out that left leg. Coming down with your left hand down to rest at the lower part of your leg, on your shin or on the ground, whichever, on the mat, whichever feels comfortable for you. And inhale and reaching that right arm up in a nice straight line with your left, coming into your triangle pose. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale back to warrior two. Slowly coming back to warrior one. Your hips are facing the front of the mat. Exhale, lowering down with your hands onto the mat, bringing that left foot back to meet the right. Pedaling out here for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reaching that right leg up into three-legged downward facing dog, pushing up nice and strong through our hands. And on your exhale, planting that right leg in between the hands. Dropping that left foot down into a 45-degree angle. Inhale, reaching your hands up, facing the front of the mat. Your hips are facing the front of the mat. Breathe in here in through the nose. And exhale out through the nose. Inhale. Exhale, opening out into warrior two. Your hips are facing the midline of the mat and your arms are facing the midline of the mat. Inhale. And exhale. Your arms are nice and in line with each other. Inhaling, reaching that right arm forward, flipping your right hand over. Exhaling, the left hand comes to rest on the left leg and the right hand comes over the body. Inhale. And exhale. You're not putting any pressure into that left hand on the left leg, you're just resting it there. Inhale. And exhale, coming back to warrior two. Keeping that nice 90-degree angle in your right leg. Exhale, we're bringing that right hand down onto the right leg. Inhaling, reaching that. Inhale, reaching that left arm over. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling, coming back to warrior two. Straightening out that right leg. Lowering down with your right hand to grab onto your shin or onto the mat, whichever feels comfortable for you. And inhaling, reaching that left arm up towards the sky. Gazing towards the sky here if you can in our triangle pose, or gazing towards the ground. Focusing on a non-moving point on the ground or up at the sky, just to maintain your balance. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling, bending that right knee, coming back to your warrior two. Your hands are extended. Straightening out the legs, coming back, shuffling your feet in towards the middle of the mat. Our feet are slightly outside our hip width distance, and we're going to slowly lower down into our yogi squat. Our feet are pointing out towards the corners of the mat. Bringing our hands to prayer pose and just pushing with our arms into our legs, opening up our hip joint here. Inhale. And exhale. Pressing into our legs, breathe in here. Inhale. And exhale. Taking 3 more breaths, breathing through the discomfort you may be feeling. Releasing the tension in our hip joint. And when you're ready, planting our hands out in front of us, pushing up with our bum towards the sky, allowing our head to hang heavy here. And inhale, coming all the way up to standing, vertebra by vertebra, your head is coming up last. Coming up to the top of our mat, coming back into our mountain pose, so our feet are hip width distance apart. Our tailbone is tucked in and our hands are out beside us with our palms facing towards the front of the mat. Inhale, reaching your hands up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward, stepping back with our right foot, our left to meet it. Coming into our plank, so our bum is nice and lifted here in line with our legs and our spine. Bring your knees to the mat here if you need to. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bend the knees, pushing down, pushing up into our downward facing dog. Our hips are being pulled up towards the sky. Pedaling out here for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reaching that right leg up towards the sky in a three-legged downward facing dog. Pushing up nice and strong to our hands. Pushing into that left foot. Keeping that right leg nice and extended in a straight line. And on our exhale, bringing that right leg, planting it in between our hands, coming into our pigeon pose. Lowering that left knee onto the ground, our left foot. Sitting into our pigeon pose, our shoulders are down away from our ears. We're gazing forward, our chest is nice and lifted. Breathing in through your nose. And exhale out through your nose. Taking 3 more breaths in your own time. Maybe closing down the eyes. And just maybe breathing and releasing any tension that you're feeling. Inhale. And exhale. Tucking your left toes when you're ready. Lifting your left knee. Pushing back with your right foot to meet the left. Pedaling out here for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reaching that left leg up, nice and extended. Pushing nice and strong into your hands, into your right leg. And on your exhale, bringing that left leg in between your hands, planting it down, dropping your right knee, untucking your right toes, coming to sit back into your pigeon pose. Shoulders down and away from your ears, your chest is lifted and you're gazing forward. Taking 4 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Tucking your right toes, lifting your right knee, stepping back with your left foot to meet the right. Pedal out here for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. When you're ready, lowering your knees down onto the mat, coming into your tabletop position. You might want to come to the midline of your mat to keep your legs on the mat. Shuffling your knees out as far as you can with your feet. Bringing your feet out to point to each side. And then just lowering down onto your forearms, coming into your frog pose. Maybe allowing your head to come down onto the ground. Just feeling this nice stretch in the hip joint here, opening up our hips. Breathing here for 6 breaths on your own time. Breathing through the discomfort. If it's too painful, do come out of this pose. We don't want it to be painful, we just want it to be a little bit uncomfortable so we know we're stretching out that joint, that hip joint. Breathe in. Focus on your breath. Breathing in. And exhaling out. even in length with each other. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, slowly coming back up onto your hands, shuffling your legs back in towards each other, crossing your legs, coming down to sitting on your mat. Coming to the long edge of your mat, we're going to bring our legs out in front of us, bringing your left foot into your right thigh. Inhale, reaching your hands up, and exhaling, folding forward over your right leg, coming into a nice hamstring stretch here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to lengthen and create space. And exhale to fold deeper if you can. Inhale to lift. And exhale to fold deeper. Inhale, coming back up to center. Bringing that left leg over the right leg. Bringing your left hand behind. Inhale, reaching that right arm up. Exhale, hooking that left leg with your right. Inhale to lift your chest. And exhale to look deeper over that left shoulder. Getting a nice spinal twist here. Breathe in, taking 3 breaths at your own pace. And when you're ready, inhaling, coming back to center, straightening out that left leg, bringing that right foot in towards the left thigh. Inhale, reaching your hands up. And exhaling, folding over the left leg. Breathe in here, in through your nose. And out through your nose. Taking 4 more breaths at your own pace. Feeling the stretch in your left hamstring. Inhale to lift and create space. And exhale to fold deeper. Inhale to lift. And exhale to fold deeper. Inhaling, coming back to center. This time bringing that right leg over the left. Bringing your right hand behind you. Inhale, reaching your left arm up. Exhale, hooking your left hand to your right leg. Inhale to lift your chest. And exhale to look over that right shoulder. Taking 3 breaths here. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling, coming back to center. Stretching your legs out in front of you. Coming down to lie on your back. Inhaling, bringing your knees into your chest. Grabbing onto your legs. Maybe rocking from side to side. Giving yourself a nice hug here. Maybe rocking from side to side, getting that nice lower back massage. Breathe in. Inhale even with your exhale. And when you're ready, grabbing the lower part of your leg or your feet, coming into your happy baby pose. Inhaling and exhaling, releasing any tension you may be feeling in your hip joints. Maybe rocking from side to side. Just listening to your body and doing what feels good for you. Breathe in, taking 3 more breaths at your own pace. Maybe moving your legs around, doing whatever feels comfortable for your body. And when you're ready, bringing your legs out, extended on the mat. Allowing your feet to drop out to the side. Bringing your hands out beside your body with the palms facing up to the sky. Your shoulders are down and away from your ears. Relaxing the jaw. Closing your eyes. And just being aware of how the body feels. Just sitting back and being aware of the breath and of the sensations of the body. Allowing your limbs to hang heavy here. Grounded to the earth. You've nowhere to go. No body to be than to just be present here on your mat today. Take this time as long as you can for yourself. Maybe expressing some gratitude today for showing up on your mat. Fair play to you. And it takes consistency with yoga, so just being happy where we are today and gradually continuing to show up on our mat will make all the difference. Thank you so much for joining me today. Stay here for as long as you want. Pause the video. I hope you have a lovely day. Please like and subscribe. It will help my channel more than you know. Namaste. Thank you.